wants to do some battles.
The killer instinct. He didn't back away. We saw MJF suffer. And by God, MJF was suffering.
Let's take a look back at some of the destruction that Wardlow brought on MJF.
Pretty straightforward, folks.
Fill those.
All 10 of them.
Okay.
Do you want them in here?
Yeah, just put them in there for now.
Amazing. He didn't show any surcease. Did Wardlow?
This is 2.5 years in the making, JR. Wardlow, he signed on with MJF as a way to get ahead here in AEW, but very quickly realized he was only going to hold him back.
And after this car wreck, you got to wonder what the future for both these men.
Don't be on my track.
Say the future is very, very bright for this man Wardlow, and our own Tony Schiavone about to get a word.
What a moment! Wardlow is your winner!
Who wants to battle? Let me know.
And we have just heard from AEW President Tony Khan. I'd like to be the first to say, Wardlow, you are now all elite!
Give that man a job.
Very, very well deserved.
The big man's got some feelings, some got emotion. This crowd loves this guy.
Wardlow now free of MJF and free to write his own future here in AEW. But Double or Nothing has only just gotten started, and we still have so much more to come, including Elite versus Delete, the Young Bucks
Good morning.
versus the Hardy Brothers for the
Well, it's
first
afternoon
time ever here in
now.
AEW.
Yeah, to us it's afternoon.
Arguably the two
Remember,
best
there's
tag
different
teams
continents and
of the
different
last generation are going to compete with each
That
other.
was like good morning.
Morning versus the Young Bucks. Do I say that as a dream match? Yeah, I say it as a dream match.
Why are we the best tag team? Because I don't know, for the better part of 18 years now, we put tag team wrestling on our backs and we carried it to points that the parties could never do.
The Young Bucks,
Dad?
they are phenomenal. I cannot take anything.
What?
Shit, zeros in there.
Okay, no one's cooking. Put away.
Okay, but she could be in your way, but she'll jump with you. You probably do, man. You know she is.
Moment makers, the match of Hardy and tag team wrestling.
She's tacky and the rest. Make her get out. She's not. She is.
Yeah, give us the Super Kick Party.
The Young Bucks and the Hardys' biggest
She's
tag
eating
team
dog
you
food.
can possibly do right now in professional wrestling and doing it on pay-per-view. Double or Nothing. Okay, are we done here? Because Elvis just left the building.
We just got done grocery shopping. Yeah, we got a bunch of good food. Yes, we watched Raw last night, didn't we?
This is a tag team match of one wall with the being accompanied by Brandon Cutler from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds. Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Well, they got themselves now. Costume-wise, it is. I guess you call that a costume.
There you go.
You competed against the Bucks, you competed against Matt and Jeff Hardy, you trained with Matt and Jeff Hardy. You know all four of these men extremely well.
I definitely do. 27 years ago, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy trained me in Omega. I was part of that team.
The TV is not that loud, so
I had wars with the
I don't know what to tell you.
four people. I know any better than the four people inside of that ring.
Glad you're here for Briggs.
I'm glad to be here.
The Young Bucks and the
What do you
Hardys.
say? Playing about being too loud, too old.
In Ring of Honor. This is the first time.
I don't wonder what you complain about if you're too old.
They split this.
No, they're complaining. I'm not.
Both of them are multiple-time tag team champions at Ring of Honor. And if you wanted to go down the line of how many championships, it's unmatchable.
From Cameron, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, and Jeff
Prieston build upon that point. Combined, these tag teams have held over 24 World Tag Team Championships together.
Harley Rider girl, my name's not Bex. It's Becky. If you don't know how to say that, don't say my name at all.
Any wrestling fan, buddy, whatever.
Tired of telling you guys, please
These two teams
stop.
invariably
Respect my name or don't say it at all.
appearance, the feel of tag team wrestling. And I really believe that the Hardys have been an amazing positive influence for the Young Bucks. Young Bucks might not have been it, but I believe that to be true.
Think about the Hardy Boys. They have changed the name of professional wrestling. So many wrestlers today that draw something from the Hardy Boys. And if you look at Matt and Nick Jackson, they're two of the same. They look at the Hardy Boys and they admire them, whether they want to say it or not. You can see the Hardy Boys inside them. They're almost like a
Because I don't like the nickname. My name is Becky.
Of course they admire them.
If you can't respect it, don't say my name at all.
What we saw this past Friday night at
It
Rampage.
ain't Beckers, it ain't Beck, it ain't Becca, it's Becky.
Hardy cosplayers, Matt and Nick, they really leaned into it.
Yeah, they did.
I like that idea these Young Bucks have. The Chia Pet Sideburns. Slam shops are awesome.
Kind of been Matt's.
I like, maybe a little bit of fun,
You know how hard it is.
I did when I was 20.
Elite versus elite. Arnold's high up. Brother and older brother inside the center of the ring.
Why you bringing my husband up?
Now Matt Hardy.
Nice sequence there.
Better stop lying with no profile picture. You need to stop bringing my husband up.
No, younger.
Really a long
No, stop your yapping.
It's so impressive how long they've been able to stay at the tops of their respective games. Matt Jackson gives a leg. Matt Hardy gives a leg. That was a tip there. That's the speed you're talking about.
Yes, absolutely. Matt Jackson is putting in Matt Hardy's face. And I'm faster than you.
TV's not loud.
And I'm better than
If the TV's loud for you, then you're too old.
Time is up for the Hardy brothers.
You gotta prove that to me. Gotta prove that to me, fellas.
Hardy backs Matt Jackson to the corner. The back elbow, and now that's tag. That's the brother Jeff. Matt Jackson picks up another breaks and then tag out to his younger brother.
You can't hear me, then you're too old.
Here's the thing about the Hardy Boys. They've been around for so long, it's almost like people know their playbook. So when they go for something new, it's almost easy to sit there and call. So you might have to do something different here because if anybody knows
Who's a racist?
it's Nick and Matt Jackson.
Tackled over by Jeff Hardy.
You're married to a racist?
Jackson took off his feet with a right
Becca?
to his feet with quickness.
Yeah.
Two of the most charismatic athletes.
But my husband's not.
in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. The unique, strange enigma, Matt Hardy and that young man.
No, we did not.
He wanted the far side rope, just a simple trip up by Jim Hardy prevented that. There you go.
Too overzealous. The Hardy brothers.
They hurt from the apron.
Would you say the Hardy brothers are inside of the Young Bucks' minds?
Certainly seems like that in the early going. I've seen
Justice for your lamp. My lamp's okay.
they've been able to stand toe-to-toe with some of the best strategists in all of tag team wrestling. You go on ahead. Maybe a reset here.
I don't care to go on Discord or Reddit, whatever BS apps you guys put on. I don't care. It just proves you guys are hateful. You ain't got a life, you have to try to destroy somebody else's.
Y'all can go to kissmyass.com. Read it, look it, figure it out.
We're not stopped living because stupid people put stupid.
We're not gonna stop living because my mom's not
Jackson comes in.
good enough to realize that TikTok is not meant for her to lie about this.
We're not racist. Maybe you guys are, but we're not.
I tell your older brother that it's not white, it ain't gray.
The Young Bucks a reunion here. Double team offense. Jeff Hardy lining up and Jackson. Oh, what a counter!
Talk about scouting on opponent. Tendencies, things that guys like to do, and the order they like to do it. We just saw it right
Yeah, that's.
backfire.
Nick saw it coming, buddy. Great extension of that leg. Man, that was on target.
The hands were up for Matt Hardy. There was no possible way to defend himself, and Nick Jackson took advantage.
That person got rid of. They're using your profile picture, babe.
Hardy on the outside.
Again.
Wow.
Obviously, you know, it's more school
They must be really obsessed with me.
Oh yeah, they're even asking about you. I'm like, you don't even ask about my husband.
although you show him all this fucking times and they don't down there, you still put it in his face. Right, Dad?
Tag team in the 2000s, the tag team in 2010s.
When Dad told you.
No, Jay, don't need a box.
When Dad told you, I don't want to be on screen, that you put it in his face when you say
The
something.
Greeks, absolutely.
That's because you were putting pressure on him for no reason. No better. You way better than that.
Legends, man, legends.
You're not hearing
Legends in the
me.
ring as well.
Absolutely.
You know, pace is everything in sports, and right now the Young Bucks are dictating the pace that they are comfortable with doing.
And it's a fast pace, and they've already cut off the ring, keeping Jeff isolated.
We're going July 13th for 16 years.
What we have here is a handicap.
It ain't none of their business either.
Yeah, it's definitely none of your business how long we've been married.
But you tell them.
I think the longer it goes, it favors the Bucks.
Stop being a dumbass. You do none of their business, and then you tell them yourself. What do you?
More active, whatever you want to say.
You make no sense, honestly. I'm sorry.
It only take one time to tell people, but they're hard hearing, so they can't hear what I said.
Mom, shush. Let me speak. I said it's none of their business. You feel like telling me shit.
They resolve.
That's like if they would ask, how's your sex life? You don't know about it.
27 years from now.
Right, Dad?
With the assist.
Goes on in their home. At all.
You don't need to be going live every single day, maybe every other day.
Rick Knox was looking at the
You need to stop complaining. It's my phone. I'll do whatever I want.
It's my phone, and I'll bitch when I want.
Victory 2017 for the Hardys, maybe a little bit of overconfidence brewing there.
Smiley, you ain't getting a box.
Smiley, go fuck my Smiley.
It's almost like the rubber match here. Wow! Now right there, Nick Jackson went for the whisper in the wind, something Jeff is known for.
Jeff up to the top, he's getting his footing. He's trying to get his footing. Looks like his boots come a little undone. Causing him issues, but maybe not.
That's the whisper in the wind you're looking
Hardys, they created so many moves and others utilized. Changed the name just a little bit to make it theirs.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be ridiculous more often than not.
14,459. Wow, fans joining us.
No, I'm not getting digital in the box. I'm not being rude. I'm not putting her in the box.
You know who that is?
Yeah, she's the one that always thinks she's bossy. Think I should listen to her.
What's her name?
She goes by digital.
Great passion for tag team wrestling, like these two teams.
You gotta stop talking about this tonight.
You didn't buy our girl shoes. Mandy, with no profile picture.
From pillar to pillar.
Side effect by Hardy. That could be a
That's good, that's good.
That was very, very close.
Look at Jeff in the corner. Just barely pull himself up.
Looks like he hit his head.
Yeah, I agree. Excuse me. There's a fade attempt at low bridge.
No, you didn't.
Matt Hardy still on the outside. Nick Jackson.
Keep his pace steady, never stopping.
You're gone because you don't have a profile picture.
Innovation's amazing.
JR, the Young Bucks making no secret that they were inspired by the Hardy Brothers, but they believe that they surpassed the Hardy Brothers.
Maybe they have. Maybe they have.
I know this from Nick, and he's not finished. Matt is coming through.
They say, you better say thank you for buying your girl shoes.
Come to the aid of his brother, but Jeff Hardy come to the aid of his.
What you see here is the game of familiarity. These guys
Dad
know
told me
each
the
other,
phone.
so they have to do something a little bit different. The tandem offense that they're used to, they're going to have to change.
I told you before not to be bossy.
Sends Jeff Hardy crashing into
Dad?
Matt Hardy and Matt Jackson.
Hey, am I being bossy by telling his mom what you told her? You want me to remind her what you told her?
Tell me why you want to be in the box, Smiley.
I've been hit by those super kicks earlier.
Tell me one reason you want to be in the box.
Last Monday, Dad told
Because
me.
if I see that you're rude, you're gone.
So these guys have no fear. They have no regrets.
She goes by Smiley.
All been waiting to see this tag team match for a long time.
Yeah, it's well known that Nick is a game
Like I said, I stopped doing wrestling and bullshit.
Even that right there was swan-time fused.
And no, don't be on live like 10:30 like you did last night.
Yeah, you don't tell me what to do. It's my phone.
You don't tell me on my phone when you
Might
try.
be by itself at the moment.
Taking too much time. Taking too much time in my estimation.
Wasn't your kid at school? It's summer break, duh.
Well, Tony, you may be right.
Why aren't you at school?
Is that any of the fucking business? But what? I'm getting it through your head and you're
Give him
listening.
the day off. You better call social services right now.
Give me some more.
My husband gave him a day off.
And still at the moment, no Jeff in sight. Matt is by himself in there.
You better call
But
CPS.
like I said, why is any of the business anyway?
This is the Young Bucks moment. They need to.
You see what
Call
you do?
CPS so they can laugh at your asses.
Yeah.
Business there, Matt.
Go ahead, call them. We'll be waiting.
And you won, hey.
Kick out.
Matt Hardy forces himself off the canvas.
And then you might be wondering why I'm in my room most of the time last couple days.
Passion.
Yeah, I get
It was a
you.
tough
Hey,
predicament.
are these good?
Hardy do.
I don't think so.
No, they've been sitting there forever.
WWE.com. Save 20% off this promo.
My husband's been in the military. He don't have to explain anything to you guys.
It's none of your business. My mom's not telling you guys so she should that she knows better.
Well, 15% there for the Young Bucks, backfiring on them. And now Nick Jackson. Collar in the face.
Almost stopped his CPAP machine and messed it off.
Sometimes the name of experience.
Can you dust your lamp off, please? It's pretty dusty.
You have to wrestle within your skill set. That was an ad-lib right there, an ad-lib offensive move.
Side effect on the
So much that brush your goddamn teeth. I can smell a breath in here.
Yeah, you guys better brush your teeth. We can smell you guys right here.
Big deal where you land and how you land.
Yeah, that is the steel frame of the ring and the spine why Matt Jackson was just introduced to it via the side effect.
I still wonder how much Jeff Hardy is available.
Are you saying you are in danger? You want us to call CPS? No. Stupid people on here thinking, oh, wasn't your son in school?
None of their fucking business.
You can't figure it out that you guys are dumb.
Plus, it's none of you guys' fucking business.
Right on the money there by
Nothing's you
Jeff
guys'
Hardy.
business. Your mom tells you everything. Spoils everything. Tells them everything about you.
As the Hardy brothers.
And yes, I read comments saying, well, you so talk to you like that. What the fuck you gonna do about it?
The catapult
And then they can make me shut up. I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Stomp right to the abdomen.
Just when I was getting ready to say that the Hardys have changed the tides of this match, Matt and Nick Jackson have brought it back to them.
Matt Jackson in very precarious position with Jeff Hardy. Oh! Jeff got split out.
That's a tough
This lady said, your son sounds like he needs something going for SMD.
Deliver the jawbreaker to Matt Jackson.
Hardy
Like, yes.
shirt off. Reacting
Yeah.
appropriately for them.
Went for that swanton.
Nobody home on the swan.
SMD.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Swanton works every time when he hits somebody.
You're not his parent.
You never heard SMD?
Jackson Matt
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you know how much of an injury that will be
You know what I told you what I mean?
by your own tag team move?
Boy, he reached out deep for that one, did Jeff Hardy.
No, he's not on special ed.
No,
Dummy.
You guys are.
But I heard you guys are.
Whatever injury he sustained earlier.
Man's loving it here.
Pebbles,
Well, they should.
you're in special ed.
And pushed each other to the limit. And
You better pick those pebbles out of your butt.
Vaunted young
Pebbles.
bucks can close
Mom, that's
the
like a
deal.
5-year-old
They have a distinct advantage. That's not going to hit their goals.
The big E trigger. If they had hit that, it would have been it. Nobody's been able
I
to
just can't do
survive that.
graceful mom.
Wow.
They want to see you.
They're not going to see me.
Hardy's next snap.
He said you guys ain't going to see him.
Hey, better than to do life and do all people
That's
that
come on,
mom.
Jeff, you can do it. Try to
Say
encourage
what?
his brother to get up.
He has better things to do than do my mom's bullshit on TikTok.
They think you're a minor, so don't speak like that.
Fuck him. Speak how I please. What the fuck they gonna do about it?
Rapid fire super kick combination from the Young Bucks.
You see the blood coming out of Matt Hardy's mouth.
That was almost daring them to kick him.
High drama in Las Vegas.
He's telling his brother to get up again. Look at this. Again. They're telling him. They're daring him to kick him again.
But how much can the Hardy brothers withstand? The covers. 1, 2.
No! That's the heart of the Hardys. The heart they're showing. They're not finished yet. It's gonna take
Your child is rude and disrespectful. You guys are rude and
Y'all
disrespectful.
can go SMD.
These adversaries away. Couldn't do it. Didn't do it.
You got to admit they're taking their very best blow here. They're taking the Hardys.
I'm not putting nobody in the box. I told you that.
The Young Bucks have.
Steel ring steps, which Jeff Hardy, very, very familiar with. Boy, we saw how he crashed in that Owen Hart Foundation tournament matchup on those steps.
almost waiting to see what they have in mind. Innovation from both of these teams are uncanny. You never know what they're going to do.
Just win, baby. Just win. Find yourself a 3 count and love it.
What do they got? What do the Young Bucks have?
Now keep in mind, these are steel steps.
The Young Bucks.
I don't know what this is about, but this does not look good.
Man,
I don't know what this is about, but this does not look good.